Welcome to the Daily Energize podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Happy Friday, Energizer! Yes, we made it to the end of the week. We're here, we're shining bright, and we are ready for the weekend, ready to embrace an amazing and incredible weekend. But before we get to that, let's live in some gratitude. Let's live in some joy. So this last week, we've done a whole bunch of different things in these episodes, right? We've breathed, we've checked in, we talked about breakthroughs. And at the beginning of this week, we also talked a little bit about what we talked about last week, at least at the beginning of this week's episode. So last week, we talked about conditional happiness, right? Only being happy when you reach something, right? That it's based on usually an external thing, right? Once I achieve this job or get this promotion or get that new car or house, whatever, then I'll be happy. So we talked about not living that way, that just being happy and enjoying life with what you have in the here and now. And then talked about that again, just really briefly at the beginning of this week and Monday's episode. And today, we're going to end with that kind of idea. And it's just about living with gratitude. Now, if you've been part of our Energizer family in the Energy Hub for some time, you've probably noticed we do these 5-day positivity challenges. And we do them every other month or so. Every 2-3 months, we put on this 5-day positivity challenge. And it's a free challenge that we do in the group. If you're not part of the Energy Hub group on Facebook, come join us. We'd love to have you. So, sorry, I got sidetracked there. So, we put on these challenges. And one of the first things I do is to tell people I invite them, I challenge them to find 3 things they're grateful for. Now, if you listen to this Daily Energize or been there, this is not a surprise to you. You've been finding 3 things you're grateful for, and even know how to make it harder on yourself by not repeating a single one of those gratitudes for an entire week. But just because you know it and you've heard it before, does that mean you're living it? Are you really, truly doing it? And not only are you seeing those things, and I'm not blaming you or yelling at you by any means, because I fall into this rut at times where I'm like, okay, cool, I'm finding my gratitudes and all this stuff. But what I find myself not always doing is living in it, embracing it, savoring it, and truly living my life with those gratitudes. And I believe that was one of the reasons why I fell into that rut of having conditional happiness. Because I was basing my happiness on external things while having these gratitudes. I'm grateful for this and this, but I wasn't feeling it. I was going through the motions, as it were, as opposed to sitting down and just really feeling it and embracing it and savoring those gratitudes. So are you embracing and savoring the gratitudes? And maybe you're just like, yep, I definitely am. Awesome, go you. But I don't know how to say this. I invite you to take a quick look and make sure that you really, truly, deep down, are living it. Or is that the right word for it? Whatever. That you're living it truly. Because I was lying to myself. And I'm not here to call out people or anything, but I've seen some Energizers say the same kind of gratitudes, the same different things over and over and over again. Not that it's bad, and I believe that you're grateful for those things and that you have those in your heart. I think I believe it 1,000%. But when I don't see it change or mix up or different things, then I start to think that, well, maybe that's just the programming that you've had and conditioned, which is great. You're still grateful and love those things, but expand it. That it's just become rote at that point. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's not true. But check in. Has it become rote? Has it become just a habit for you to say? Are you saying it but not really living it? Because it's an easy thing to fall into. For many people, even me, the Prince of Positivity, I fall into it. And when I take the time and it's not like a lot of time, I think about my gratitudes and I feel it in my heart, and I allow that loving energy to expand, and I savor those gratitudes, and I find more and more of them, and just really, really feel it. I don't know how to describe it, except I embrace it in my mind and in my heart, and I just feel that love for a short bit. We're talking like seconds. But that is a game changer for me, and allows me to enjoy life more, to have joy, to have positivity in my life, and to not live in this conditional happiness. It's been a huge change for me, and it's such a beautiful way. And I've done it before. I just fell out of it. And now I'm coming back. And I'm coming back, and I'm bringing you with me, or hoping you will join me in this. I can't force you. I could suggest it. I could be here to support you. That's all I can do. You have to do it. But know you're not here alone. So, are you living in gratitude? I hope you are. And if you're not, we'll start. And if you are, awesome. Let's keep on rocking and rolling. Have an amazing day, an incredible weekend. Keep shining your beautiful light with yourself and with the world. And until next time, I will catch you later.